Well, in 2015, we just laid out the costs in our Farm Basics time that, wow, it's going to be tough to make some money in 2015. And so the crop input suppliers definitely see that. And when we're talking about these big, major, multinational companies in many cases, well, they don't want to just drop the price of their products. That's really tough to explain to shareholders. So many times what they'll do is say, well, we need to make a deal with the farmer somehow. Let's do it through rebate programs, or we can tie a couple things together, maybe get them to use a couple products instead of just one, or maybe we'll just have something, if you buy so much, you can get a discount. So good examples here, like corn insecticides for next year. We've got a lot of guys across the country, and maybe you're one of them, talking about, well, I might change my trait package on my corn to try and save a little money on seed. Now I'll need to use some dry insecticide at planting. Well, AMVAC has the SmartBox system, and so they've got some deals on SmartBox systems if you need to get set up with that on your planter, and those deals are sweeter the earlier that you order. So AMVAC's got programs on SmartBoxes. That may be one place to look to save money.
The company we've probably talked the most about that's going to get most affected by what's going on in agriculture right now is BASF with their fungicide market in general. And what they're doing is they're actually not lowering the straight out price, at least today, on fungicides, but what they are going to do is have some rebate programs. So with Priaxor and Headline, those are really their two big fungicides today. Both of those prices are going to be down after the rebate going into this next year. So Priaxor roughly will be down $1.50, Headline down roughly $1. But then beside that, we've talked a lot about Headline in furrow in corn, and they've done a lot of work. So they're now talking instead of 6 ounces, 4 ounces, because they found their yield gain is about the same with 4 ounces as opposed to 6. So if you use 4 ounces, you get this rebate. Now you're down to maybe an $8 or $10 an acre as opposed to $15 or $18 an acre.
When it comes to soybean seed, there's a lot of changes going on there too. If you're switching away from Roundup Ready seed, looking for Liberty Link seed, Bayer has increased the offer on the Liberty Link seed. Now if you're buying a certain amount of Liberty Link seed, you can get $6 an acre back. Plus they've got rebates tying in with pre-emerge herbicides to compete with what Monsanto's offer has been on the Roundup Ready to Yield program. So you can get rebates on your herbicides that you're going to use, plus a rebate on your seed if you're buying the Liberty Link soybeans.
With Monsanto, they've had a number of rebate programs basically tied in with name brand Roundup over the last few years. The programs are pretty similar to last year on the soybean side. In fact, exactly similar to last year on the soybean side. They've got rebates between Fierce and Roundup, any of the Authority products and Roundup, Valor and Roundup, Warrant and Roundup, a number of different things that can lower your costs $1 to $3 an acre. So that's great. The other thing that they've done is they've brought back the pre-emerge rebates on corn. So in other words, if you use Harness, Harness Extra, Triple Flex, those types of products, you're going to get $1 to $1.50 an acre back. So that does definitely help the cost. And this is one of the exciting things for me on the farm is I can use a lot of the same products and my net cost is going to be a little bit lower after rebate programs. So don't get me wrong, I'd rather have just a straight out upfront lower price, but I'll take that lower price any way I can get it.
Well, there's certainly a lot of details to all of these programs, and we'll put the rebate programs up on our website so you can find them, and we'll be talking about them in more detail at our winter workshops around the country. Looking at Mycogen Seeds and Dow AgroScience's offer, they've got one of these deals where you have to buy more than one product and then you get in on some great deals. So you buy at least one Mycogen seed product, whether that's corn, soybeans. They've also got sunflowers, canola, and alfalfa, and then you can tie in with a herbicide or with another seed product and save money on both. Now it depends on the volume that you're buying. So if you're buying more seed, for example on corn, if you're buying 500 units or more, well, you could save up to $24 a bag on the corn. But if you're only buying 80 units, you save $8. So it kind of varies depending on how much you're buying. But again, you tie in two different products from Mycogen and Dow, and you can get some big rebates there.
Besides rebates, there are lots of companies who do have finance offers as well, as low as 0% APR. So whether it's BASF or Bayer, Monsanto, FMC, Syngenta, lots of programs out there. So if you're looking for financing in addition to rebates, we just suggest you talk to your retailer and do it quickly, because with a lot of these finance offers, the interest rate's the same, and in a lot of cases it's 0% or it's a really low rate. Well, why not take advantage of it now and get the lowest price of the season rather than wait until in season and pay in season prices and still get the financing? So it's just a better deal the earlier you do it.
When there's finance offers that you don't have to give up anything, it's no cost to you or the dealer, that's a good deal for everybody, and you can save some money at it too.
Well, once again, there are a lot of rebate programs and financing offers out there this year. We just encourage you to talk to your retailer, take a look at these things, and take a look at them real early. That's going to be to your very best interest in terms of economically speaking.
Well, one other thing that's always in your best interest is keeping weeds out of your fields. We'll show you how to stop this tough weed later in the show.